Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to the channel as well if you're new. And in this video, we're going to do a full update on Solana. All right, we will take a look at some fundamentals as well as the technicals. I would argue at this point of time, the technicals are a little bit more interesting, especially in the light of what happened last week as well. Solana has been one of the strongest coins, right? I mean, of course, the market in the last couple of days took a bit of a downturn, especially if you take a look at Bitcoin. But if you compare Solana to stronger coins such as XRP and Ethereum, it's actually moving better as well, and it's trading much higher compared to Monday and Sunday and just the weekend. It's basically at the same levels, but it's also trading higher if you compare it to the last 2 weeks. So there's definitely some strength here. We also saw the last time that I covered Solana, which was 2 days ago, so not that long ago. We also saw that fundamentally Solana was doing quite well with the TVL still in an uptrend on the higher time frames right here, but also the DEX trading volumes being quite good for an August, and those are also growing here. So that's all great to see. The thing though is that at this point of time, Solana is at a bit of a crucial level, right? And I know that I say that quite often, and it's a bit of a meme, but it's true, because if you go to the 4-hour time frame right here with Solana, and you take into consideration everything I've just said, that the fundamentals are quite good. We got by far the strongest reaction after all the bearish pressure that we had from Sunday into Monday evening, which was quite a lot, but we filled the entire imbalance right here. We got a strong reaction at the 30-day rolling VWAP, and from there we not only bounced, but we actually got some good momentum as well. So that's all great, but then we are at this point of time at this major resistance level at $205, which has been the main resistance level since the 22nd of July. It was also the main level that we faked out above over the course of the weekend, when we also had quite a lot of momentum, but we were not able to hold the breakout, right? So is there then, knowing all that we know right now, which is quite positive, it's quite bullish, right? We should have a positive bias on Solana. And also if you take a look at little things, like the strong reaction we had to the fair value gap right here, that's all great. But do we have enough momentum to actually break out here? At this point of time, I have to be cautious and say no. I think the only way we can actually break out right here above $205 and rally into 220 and 225, which would be my conservative price target, I think the only way we can do that is if we actually get a market-wide local bottom, and that is not confirmed yet, right? I think Bitcoin for that needs to get a strong reaction right here at 101 or 110,300, or we need to get some strong momentum over the course of the US session. If that does happen, so then I'm talking about Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin resembles the market. If Bitcoin can actually form that local bottom, if Bitcoin can get that momentum over the course of today, which is a possibility, then I think we can break out. And I think we can really break out, turn it into a real breakout and rally up higher, right? So do I think this is a possibility? Yes. Do I think Solana specifically has the strength to do that? Yes, but only if we form a local bottom for the market as well. Otherwise, we will just remain relatively strong to the markets, but we will stay in this consolidation, right? And for now, given the fact that the market, in my opinion, has not confirmed the bottom, I would say this is a little bit more likely, or at least it's the best to assume that this is most likely. But those are my thoughts. Just so you know, I have bought Solana. I hold a pretty significant position in Solana since quite recently. I think since the 18th of August or something. So just so you know. But that's everything I think you need to know right now for Solana specifically. So thank you for watching. Have a great week, everybody, and bye.